All right, here we are with Jennies Mules track coach Kirk Pedersen, getting ready for the MIAA Championship meet this weekend. Talking about the mules specifically, Kirk, looking at the distance events, you got Laban Cialo, who's leading the conference in the mile, 3K and 5K. Dalton Moberly and Josh Scholes also in the top 10 in those meets. With that being a strength of the mules overall, I guess talk about what their approach is going to be this week.
Well, they'll be workhorses. Being a distance runner and good distance runners, we'll expect a lot of races out of them and a lot of points. Both Dalton and Laban have had great years, and coming off cross country, and had a great year last year. So that's definitely a key to us trying to win a conference championship, and going to expect a lot out of them. Yes.
All right. Like you said, the distance running definitely a strength of the mules. To have a chance to compete for another conference title, where do you think will be the key events outside of the distance running to again win take conference?
Well, we pride ourselves on being a balanced team. We hope to score in every event. Don't know that we'll do that, but we've kind of prided ourselves on scoring in just about every event on the track in past years, and that's the strength of ours, that we can do that, hopefully. And our depth. We've got a big team, and we're going to take. We have a limit of 31 athletes that we can take, and we're going to put them on the line and say score points for us, and hopefully most or all of them can. And that's so depth and balance has always been a part of this program of success, and we'll continue to do that as we go. And then of course we've got some pretty high caliber athletes in the distance group you talked about, but our multi-event athletes obviously have had great success at the conference level and national level. So that's obviously an important part of our program as well.
That event in particular, the heptathlon, would be one for Mules fans to really keep an eye on. 5 of the top 10 in the conference scores come from Central Missouri. Sean Boss, Brent Vogel, and Darius Walker have all surpassed 5,000 points in a meet. They're the only 3 conference athletes to do that. I guess what is going to be their approach heading into this week?
Well, on Friday we start with the heptathlon, the first 4 events of that, and then Saturday morning that'll end up. And so that's kind of a grueling process to get through that, and we're going to expect a lot of those athletes to be used in the regular meet as well. So it's going to be a long weekend for a lot of those athletes. We have several athletes that are high on the national list in heptathlon, and that's obviously a quality group, and they pride themselves in what they want to do. And you mentioned how high they are on the list, but sweeping it and this and that will be discussions, and obviously it's event by event. But that's obviously again another huge part of the team is getting through the heptathlon, but then getting them ready for Saturday afternoon, evening, and then Sunday. So it's going to be a busy 3 days for that group.
All right, MIAA Championships start Friday afternoon. Coach, thanks.
You bet.